What's up?
What's going on?
Okay.
What's up, dogs? What are you doing?
Get mine so I can see comments too.
What's up, dogs? What are you doing, boy? Huh? What's going on? Arr. Sitting around waiting for scraps. Yes, Selena is cooking.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can do things.
Sauteing up some mushrooms with a cucumber.
No. It's zucchini,
Zucchini, bell peppers, mushrooms, something.
and garlic.
And her Prego custom spaghetti sauce.
Good stuff, man.
Yes, we do have a new place, by the way. Oh, there's some wine. Got box wine. There's dogs. What's up?
Someone says, "Wow, your sleeper looks huge." Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to go one up the crafty trucker.
Yeah. It's an 1,000 square foot sleeper now. Right, dogs?
Right.
I mean, we give everybody a little look around. Okay. We'll pan around here for a minute. Place a little bit messy, sorry. But
As we just moved in.
we just moved in, so there you go. Sitting over there cooking. We managed to get settled in a little bit. We bought a new couch. We have a new 75-inch Super Quasimodo TV. Right? Right? As you can see, there's still some stuff in wrapping and whatever. Let's see. Go out. You see out here. I got a balcony.
Don't show too much.
Oh, relax. This is our complex. You can come out here. There's a car parked off on its lonely. I guess we're expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow by tomorrow. We're in Champaign, Illinois right now. So, but we are moved into our new place. You can see though, going kind of white trash. You know, we got to put that somewhere. Although that has become an anchor weight for this little
Yeah, 'cause the
TV
dogs-
stand because the dogs keep hitting it and want to knock it over. Little jerks. Right, dogs? So yes, we are moved into the new pad. And then if you didn't see our little storyline we put up last night, asking, how does it feel to not have a job?
Right? And not by our choice.
Yeah, not by our choice either,
Yeah.
actually.
So let everybody know who said, well, they're not going to make it. Wasn't our choice.
Wasn't our choice. Everybody like the new espresso coffee combo machine? 250 bucks. DeLonghi, it's a Italian brand. I like my good coffee. Sorry. I like my good beer too. We're doing a spotting tonight.
People are asking, what happened?
Yeah, so what happened? All right.
What happened was...
Let's go ahead and back this one up a little bit, all right?
Yeah.
We got to back this story up 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. We moved in. Here, let me turn this around. We can sit here and...
You can stick it on the fridge if you want.
Oh yeah, let's try that out. Let's see the face pubes are still coming in nicely. All right, you watch Selena cook, and I'll sit here and explain. Or I can do this. How about that? Waste a little energy for a minute and
Yeah.
pop the fridge door open. So, it's gonna stay open. Guess not.
Pull something out of the freezer to the edge. Hold it up.
All right, there we go. Maybe. All right. So, let's turn that fan off too. It's gotta be noisy. All right, so we're in the new pad, right? What was it? Week before, you know, we moved out. We got everything unloaded, brought the moving van out here to Champaign, everything like that. And we got settled in. Everything was cool, right? taking a little extra time off. Now, we'll back that up a little bit even more though. We're taking some time off. My dad was having surgery in Las Vegas, so we wanted to try and be there for that if needed, as it was all planned out. My dad just had his surgery yesterday in Vegas, and everything went fine. We're still waiting to see if we need to go back out there to help him out. Yeah, who's the old man, right? So, what came down though, we moved in, got everything squared away, kind of settling in for a minute and all this kind of stuff. We brought the truck, no trailer, just bobtail. The street we live on is at the end of a dead-end road, and our complex is down here and stuff. Well, there's also some other houses and stuff strewn around the area right here too.
We're in the outskirts of town.
Yeah, we're in the outskirts of Champaign. We're out in the open fields and stuff like that. So, long story short though, we brought the truck here because we wanted to get some stuff out of it. And the street right out here from our apartment, we parked the truck out there for a couple of nights. Just to get some stuff out of it and whatever. Sitting duck violation. Guess what? On this street, apparently, after a couple of days, we got a call from Landstar Safety, and they said, "Hey, where's your truck?" And we're like, "Right here." And they go, "Well, is it in a safe haven?" I'm all, "Yeah." And they go, "Well, is it at your house though?" And I said, "Yeah." And they go, "Well, that's not a safe haven." What do you mean by safe haven then? I said, "Well, meaning it's at my residence, and it's out on a dead-end street, not bothering anybody." It didn't even occur to me that this would be a violation of their sitting duck policy. So they said they're gonna have to put us in for a safety review, because apparently how they came to know this was there's a DOT officer that lives on the street, and the dildo douchebag came out and took pictures of our truck and sent it to Landstar. So we get a call from Landstar.
Yeah. Hopefully he saw the name on the side of the truck and he's watching this. You just cost us $500,000 a year.
So instead of so we violated a Landstar policy. We didn't do anything illegal. It was simply a Landstar policy. We were not ticketed. We were not anything. And as soon as they informed us of it, we took the truck over to a storage unit down the road that had RV and oversized parking, paid for a parking spot, and put it in secured storage. We sent this to Landstar and let them know, "Hey, hopefully this is satisfactory now. Sorry, didn't realize that," we know about parking on on-ramps and off-ramps and all this kind of stuff, and being blatant, and parking the truck in unsafe places. We're at a dead-end street. There's businesses on this street too. There's no violations. There's no parking signs anywhere, anything like that. They said they had to put us in for a safety review now, and we go, okay. Even though we satisfied, we got rid of the truck and everything was cool. Yesterday, Monday, we got a call back from Landstar saying that they canceled our lease. So we are now out of work as far as being at Landstar. So they said we can come back in 12 months. We're still eligible for rehire after 12 months as long as we keep our nose clean and don't do anything wrong. So thank you to, we'll own it. We violated their policy of parking out here on the street.
But
Now,
we didn't break any laws.
We didn't break any laws. That's the difference. We didn't break any laws. We didn't do anything technically wrong. We violated a Landstar policy, and they basically fired us for it. Yeah, it is BS, especially this one. Let's break that down for a minute of what happened. They called us up and said you violated this policy, blah, blah, blah. Put you in for a safety review. They called back yesterday, canceled our lease, and now we're shit out of luck. Now, the problem with that is there's a few levels to this, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, we violated a policy that we weren't necessarily aware that we were breaking a policy of Landstar. We knew about the big ones, about parking on off-ramps and all that kind of stuff. But we didn't realize being at the end of a dead-end street
With businesses
on the street and everything, it's a mixed-use street and all this kind of stuff, that we were in violation of a policy like that. So is there any kind of appeal process? No, it's just an internal thing with Landstar, and they just let us go. So the hard part about this is the DOT guy that apparently lives on this street, instead of being a DOT douchebag, could have been a good neighbor and just come out and left a note on the truck and we could have moved it.
And then if we didn't do anything, then do something.
Yeah, then if we're just belligerent about it and saying, nope, yours, whatever. That stepped over the line, in my opinion, of just being a good neighbor. You want to be a DOT guy, fine, but you got to live around all these people, and you could have just been halfway decent.
I mean, he cost us our livelihood. It's not like he was just like, oh, that's an ugly truck out in front of my house. I'm gonna send their thing business.
'Cause
No,
what-
they got us fired.
He
That's
got us
fucked up,
fired
dude.
from this contract now, and what it's basically done is Mr. $50,000 a year DOT guy with all of his power to go send in pictures to the company and stuff, basically cost us a $750,000 a year contract. Now, I'm not in the mafia or anything like that, but I know people getting whacked for far less money than that in this
Yeah.
world. You know what I mean?
People get knees broke for 20 bucks.
Yeah. I mean, you don't pay off your bookie with VIG or something like that. You get your thumbs cracked. You know what I mean? You cost somebody $750,000 in this world in some parts of this earth. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? It's just
Well, we
That-
don't have our own authority, so we can't go get the contract.
well, we got some things to check into. Now, on the plus side, or on the positive end of this negative. So, yeah, I know. I'm not threatening anybody. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, in other escapes of life, like the mob or something like that, if you screwed them out of $750,000, what do you think would happen? You know what I mean?
When it's like, we're not supposed to be upset at all? I mean,
Yeah, we
you
can be
know.
upset. It just sucks. So
We're just
I wish
ready to
somebody
go
just
back.
would have been a good neighbor instead of ratting us out to the company like that, because it really didn't have to go down like that. We could have easily moved the truck. We just got caught up for a couple of days moving in, and we were thinking about where to go put the truck. Just, things got ahead of us a little bit. Well, Selena got sick too.
Yeah, I get
So
it.
all this stuff was happening, and just everything got stupid. So
Yeah, I ended up having to go get another CT scan.
yeah, because
I got another blood clot.
she got another blood clot. We had
Well,
to
now
get her a
there's-
CT scan.
Well, they thought it was a blood clot. They didn't see it. Now they saw inflammation. I gotta go back in 3 months so they can check it because my lymph nodes were inflamed to make sure that it's not lung cancer. Super.
So anyway, long story short, we're no longer at Landstar. We are going to be taking a little bit of time off right now. We got plenty of money in the bank and everything. Everything's cool. Thanks to being at Landstar, of course, and on this contract, we've amassed a sizable chunk of money in the bank, so we're good. And we're going to take some time off and let spring kind of come into play, and from there, see what new job opportunities come up, and just as far as them giving us the okay to come back in a year, it's like, do I want to go get my own authority right now? Probably not, because the market sucks anyways. I mean, had we not had this contract, if we had to bounce around on the load board at Landstar, it would have been miserable. Selena was already done with winter anyways, so now play into the next part of this too. So this just happened at Landstar. We're hoping to keep going for a while, of course. Ultimately, what was happening though is by summertime, Selena's son Brent wants to come live with us. He wants to finish high school with us. So we were kind of looking at, how we're gonna wrap this one up on a good note. Anyways, we just wanted to get out and keep moving until at least summer, until we could reevaluate and see what else we had to do. Now that Brent's gonna come out and live with us, will we sell the truck?
No.
We're not selling the truck.
We're not done trucking.
We ain't done trucking yet.
We're just done with Landstar, I guess.
Yeah, we're just done with Landstar now. So that's about it. Smells good. Ooh, the sausage.
Sausage.
Just frying up the Italian sausage. I wish I was Italian. I could be saying you're frying up the sausage. Right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I get it. Well, the thing is too, after we done some investigating, because the whole reason we came to Champaign was because being a Landstar, we had this contract down in Arthur.
Yeah.
That kind of took away our whole reason for being in Illinois.
Yeah, now we live here.
Now we live here and it's like, hey, we have no job, great. We have no reason to be in Illinois anymore, because two,
Yeah.
we've seeing too, if we wanted to actually transfer our residency to Illinois, which we haven't done because we're going to stay residing out of Nevada and just work out here, and that was it. What we were looking at was, what was it? CDLs. To transfer our CDLs to Illinois, we got to redo the entire CDL process. We got to take the tests again, road tests, everything. We got to basically give up our CDL and go back to being like a trainee,
Yeah.
just to transfer our CDLs to Illinois. It's horrible. So we're not doing that. We're gonna find a state that we can lateral our CDLs to, and yeah, I mean, Illinois is good for work. There's a lot of work in all the cities out here and stuff, but to actually transfer our CDLs to Illinois is retarded. So we're not gonna do that, and we're gonna be checking out other states and stuff. We talked about Texas. Talked about Missouri. I was going to check more into Indiana, Ohio. We're checking into Ohio. There's some stuff going on in Ohio that we're looking at, so maybe, you know. But going to be looking at where the best place to land is for work, and you know, I go to RST. That thought crossed my mind, but I don't want to do reefer again to fucking save my life. Screw doing reefer.
I don't want to be told
I
what
don't
to
want to
do.
be told what to do. I want some independence.
I don't want somebody telling me, oh, you got to go to Washington. Nope.
Yeah, we're looking at also that, well, the thing with Selena is, well, if Brent's coming to live with us, her son, she's going to stay home with him, and I'm going to keep running solo. So we got to find where I can find the best solo work and
You can be
still try to be
home.
home more too, because, you know,
Brent
we don't
needs
want to
to
have
do
that
that.
relationship where I'm gone on the road all the time and she's home, travel loco. And could be stuck in Kennewick. Yeah, it's true. We are out in a freight hotbed out here in the Midwest. I mean, I'm not afraid of finding more work. You know, I'm not worried about that. So, if you see this, call foreign logistics unloads in the same lanes you've been doing a great company. All right, and Trelo. All right. Yeah, don't go to Traveloco again. Hail to the gnaw.
No, yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We've been canceled by Landstar. So what are you gonna do?
Play Call
We're
of
gonna
Duty.
stay home, drink beer, and
Drink
play
lots
Call
of
of Duty.
beer and shoot shit.
Yeah, and shoot shit for a month and wait for this weather to clean up a little bit and reevaluate what we gotta do. Right?
Yeah. Anybody wants to be our Xbox friends?
Yeah.
Here, I'll type our gamer tag.
So Oklahoma's hot. What's up, Snaggletooth? I did 110,000 in 3 months at Trelo. Damn. What is Trelo? Was it, you said flatbed and dry van? So who's the best cook?
Well, I think that we're pretty comparable. I cook pretty damn good though. I make good bacon.
Yeah, there's Selena's gamer tag on Xbox. Fish taco. Bye guys, gotta go. Okay, see ya.
See ya. Bye.
Good luck to you. Hope things work out. Yeah. I mean, it's the shits. But what are you gonna do?
Guess what? Landstar's not the only company out there.
Yeah, Landstar, while being a good company and we enjoyed our time there, you know, little incident aside, which I'll step on that one a little bit too. Do I think the punishment fit the crime?
No.
Absolutely not. This could have been done with a slap on the hand. I mean, we were banking on making like, what, 2019 we did what? In just a few months we did $300,000. So I mean, we're a good producing team. We've never had any tickets, any incidents, accidents, nothing.
What's our thoughts on Landstar? Just don't park your truck anywhere
Yeah,
where
don't
the truck's
park your truck anywhere and don't pick your nose in the wrong place, I guess, because old Gestapo's going to be coming down on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, do I think the rules are a little bit overly dumb in some spots? Yeah. Just saying. Do I think this was a bit of an overstep or an overreaction to an incident like this? Absolutely.
Well, Javier, you're going to have to go back and watch the video because we already explained why we're not at Landstar. I mean, apart from explaining ourselves over and over and over, short story, they let us go. We did not quit.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get another burr.
Sensuous.
Move, dog.
Do we know the history behind the sitting deck policy? Yeah, somebody was parked on something, and someone came around a corner, and a whole bunch of people died, and it cost them $1 million, and so now they're like, nobody can park anywhere. You gotta fly around in a circle. You gotta hover over everything. You can't park.
You gotta strap 10,000 balloons to your truck and go float in the air all night.
Oh, someone's coming through Champaign shortly. Well, you should wave. Wave to the west when you come down to 57.
Yep. Somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there.
So yeah, it's just kind of funny though. Now we're living in Illinois for no reason. Where's the other dues? Oh, is it in the
It's in the
cupboard?
cupboard. Yeah, thanks to DOT.
Well, like I said,
No, unemployment's not an option. We're
Nope.
self-employed.
we're self-employed.
We could get welfare.
Actually, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give it to me. I'm not a minority and I'm not a female, so I ain't getting jack.
You are. You are an Indian.
I'm half, yeah, I got my half Cherokee card, but I don't do the welfare thing. It's not my bag. Rather go get a job at Wiener Schnitzel or something like that. Sucking wieners.
Yeah. Many BCOs have been let go for the same reason. They weren't no, we know they weren't targeting us. I
No.
mean,
It's just the incident of having this DOT officer right here on the street just really, even the chick at Landstar was saying, it's just, I mean, how just perfect storm of you having a DOT guy live right on your street and he turned you in. And it's like, well, like I said, I wish he would have rather just been a decent neighbor and left the note on the truck. Really all it comes down to, so.
You gotta work, volunteer 30 hours a week to get food stamps now? Huh? I don't know. Never been on welfare. What's for dinner? Spaghetti. It's talking back.
So yeah, good times. Good times. Best of times, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're wearing the same color shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're twins.
We're
Have we thought about Mercer? I haven't looked at them in a while. I mean, it might be something to check into. I know you work off of their load board, and
Where's your plate? It's right there.
it's gonna get chucked off the balcony.
I'm gonna feed it to the dogs.
Did someone for it? No,
No.
the pot is popping with the water.
Yeah. I guess we'll put a little bit of salt in it.
Just one,
No, so the noodles don't stick to each other.
Mercer's secret load board, nobody can post anywhere. I don't know. I've never looked at it myself, so I don't know.
I don't know. If it's a secret, then how come you know about it?
Yeah.
Now I can teach Jimmy how to twerk, yeah.
I got enough home time, I can learn how to twerk it for it now.
Yeah, I thought she cooked on the truck. No, we didn't cook in the truck because we didn't want our bed and all our clothes to smell like food. It's too close in there for all that. Plus then you got nowhere to wash your dishes. What, in a truck stop bathroom where everyone blows their nose and washes their feet in the sink? No, I'm good.
Yeah. That's the roughest thing when you walk in, you see some dude pulling his sandals off and washing his feet in the sink. Meanwhile, there's another dude right next to him blowing snot rockets all over the place.
Yeah.
While you're sitting there trying to brush your teeth.
Go check out night transportation. No, we're good. Oh, thanks for the buck, yo.
Going around at night? No. I can already tell you what a bad idea that is.
Yeah. So what is this? How do you eat OTR? Well, every truck stop has fast food or a restaurant. If it wasn't illegal, file a complaint with DOT. Talk to your lawyer about suing the DOT or well, I mean, he took pictures and emailed it to the Landstar and said that this truck had been parked there for 3 days. He made it sound like he was concerned about it being sitting there for so long that maybe there was something wrong. So.
Of course, that just brought Landstar into it, and they just, they just rat-holed us. And
Nobody did anything wrong. we weren't in the wrong legally for parking there. It was just a Landstar policy, and he wasn't wrong for emailing Landstar concerned about a truck that had been parked there and not moved. It's just all a big bunch of,
Just a big old clusterfuck.
yeah.
Just an unfortunate series of events played out. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you get to type 2 diabetes, he already has it, so.
I already have it.
Like I said, if we want the same that we were doing, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be the same route, you know, just the same kind of money would be nice. I don't know
Did he-
particularly like the route, but
Did he email it from work? We don't know.
I don't know.
And it's an internal Landstar thing. This is not something to do with the DOT.
We didn't have any options, we didn't have any say-so.
There were no tickets. There was no violation. There was no anything. This guy just took pictures. He lives across the street. Took pictures of our truck and sent it to Landstar. So we don't know.
Yeah.
And nobody has to tell us anything about it
Yeah.
because it's an internal Landstar problem.
Yeah. It's whatever. Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
MB Global. Yeah, I've seen them. It's reefer though, man. I ain't doing reefer. Reefer sucks.
Yeah, we're not at Landstar anymore. They let us go. No warning or nothing. Nope. That's one of their biggest policies. That if you violate it,
We just didn't
I
know.
did. We didn't realize that we were in violation because you know there's businesses and everything on the street. It's a dead end street. It's a rural area. We just had to have a dickhead DOT guy who lives in the neighborhood.
I mean, anybody could have done it. but
Yeah.
The
That's what they
DOT
say.
guy, I'm sure, was just a little bit more aware of
Yeah.
the channels to go through. Wait, don't you be chewing on nothing. Yeah, I'm watching you. Turkeys.
Man, we got 306 people in here,
Yeah.
and only 43 thumbs up. I mean, come on, for real?
For real?
For real, we should have like 250 more at least. What about RST? I don't really want to be told what to do. How's the psychos? They're doing good.
We're good. You're back up to the first of the video. I was showing a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we got our money up too. This time we're not out of work and poor.
Yeah, we're definitely better off here. You see the dogs. What's up, girl? What's up, boy? Huh? Those big old bushy tails. What's up? What's up? Psychos. What's up, turd? Huh? What you doing, turd? Huh? Yes. Yeah, you can see too. We had to go down and we bought matching camouflage slippers.
Oh, I'm not wearing mine.
You're not wearing yours. You
No,
suck.
no.
You're barefoot and pregnant walking around the house. Right?
No
What's up,
prego.
dog?
No prego here.
No prego. Right?
Yeah.
You guys want to get prego? Impossible.
You better call the vet.
You ever call a vet and reverse those little procedures, huh? Hope I can shove your plumbing back in there, hey, boy. Shove your little nuggets back up in your sack. Huh? OMB Global is dry van? I thought they were reefer. Oh, hold on, let me turn this around. Boom.
How can you get fired for something with you off the clock? It's just, it's a company.
How do you get fired on your day off?
I got fired on my day off.
How the fuck you get fired on your day off?
Because,
They said I was stealing shit, so I got on camera.
yeah.
How the fuck you get fired on your day off?
Yes.
What movie is it? What movie is it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What movie is that from?
I'm sure everybody knows.
Fuck you gonna get fired on your day off? Yeah, Friday. Sweet beer, dude. It's coming in. I got some beard oil now and stuff. Since we're home every day and can take showers all the time, I got beard oil. I gotta straighten it out. I got a brush in the truck I gotta go get. It's like a fine bristled beard brush that I'll start trying to straighten this puppy out. Start looking all cool like Thor or something like that, you know, with his beard. I mean, I'll give it Thor, man. He's got a sweet set of face pubes. Right?
Right?
Why are you stealing boxes? And it takes a clipper to your beard. Yeah, when I'm sleeping. Yeah, she
No,
might. I piss her off. Actually, she wants me to keep the beard because it makes me look older and uglier, so no chicks are trying to hit on me and stuff like that. Right?
Right?
But yeah. My dinner done yet? God.
Almost. God.
Trying to give the bearded guys a run for the money. Yeah. You love little babies? What? Oh,
The
look,
fur babies. The fur baby.
look old, trim up the beard short. I don't know. RTI? RTI. Oh, that's Transco or TLI.
Oh yeah, we already worked for them.
Fuck
They
that,
suck,
man.
dude.
We worked for them for 3-4 months and said, up yours, fuckers.
Yeah.
Suck. Selena's way hotter than my beard. I fucking hope so. Although I did, being down here in Champaign, we were going to Arthur, which was all Amish. I did trim my ball hair to look like an Amish beard underneath.
It's like a little sack. It
And
just holds his
yeah,
nuts.
I just got like a little trim line, a little chin strap of hair going around my nutsack. And then
Oh,
when
yeah.
I bought those little, I went over to Hobby Lobby. I got the little roly eyeballs that you glue on things and stuff. I put a couple eyeballs on there, so I look like an Amish dude.
Yeah,
Bald.
we've been to El Paso. Yeah, I'm ready for that Arctic blast. It says it's gonna be like -4 Thursday morning and like 10 degrees for the high.
Yeah, hopefully the car still starts.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for entertainment? We'll get back to work and
Yeah, I mean we can make something on around here for now. I mean we're not done trucking. We're just not trucking right now. So, you know,
gonna have a little extended
maybe we'll
downtime.
take everybody else's cue and just start doing a bunch of live feeds about nothing all the fucking time.
Yeah, I'll just go get in the car
Yeah, we'll go sit in
and
the
make
car.
live feeds bitching about everybody else. How's about that? Yeah, I'm ripping on Will.
Yeah, mini vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on the road 4 years, you know, it's all right to have a little bit of downtime, a little vacation. Actually, be in our place and start living like human beings again a little bit, instead of being on the road 24/7.
Well, and especially with my lung right now, I need to be taking it easy anyways. And have some normal lifestyle.
Yeah, health things too. I mean, we've been on the road 4 years, and health things do start to catch up with you a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've done good over 4 years, and I just finally now got another blood clot. So,
yeah. I said you did have another blood clot?
well, he said it looked like there was inflammation
There
there,
had been one?
and that there had been one. It's either that or it's cancer. And he said in 3 months.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Which one would you prefer?
Right?
Blood clot kill you quick?
Yeah.
Cancer might take a while, you know? Which one do you want?
Right? Yeah. And I'm being serious. We're not joking.
What?
Everyone's like, oh, roll on the floor laughing. Ha ha ha.
You got a blood clot?
Yeah. Like we're joking about it. It's either blood clot or cancer.
You can either have blood clot, cancer, AIDS, or a bullet in the head. You go, well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you have an Activision account, I can play with you on PlayStation. So my gamer tag is the same on Xbox and Activision, so you should be able to find me. If not, you can type in my name. Everybody knows my name, so
Yeah.
I think you can find it. I
Fish
think
taco.
Fish taco.
X fish X taco X.
Yeah, little X, big fish. Little X, big taco. Little X.
The food looks good. Actually, it smells pretty good too. I gotta admit.
I make good food.
Get a local job hauling lumber. Everybody's gonna have that. I've been checking out tanker work again too. You know,
That makes $7,000 a week.
I guess lumber makes $7K a week. But I've been looking into possibly going back to home fuel, stuff like that. So the world is our oyster. Need some smelly Graham. What? What's up, New Zealand? the videos. Hope all goes well in the future, and I will keep watching. Thank you.
Sweet.
It's all good in the hood, man. No, we're all right. Like I said, do
It
I
was
have a has-been
unexpected.
endorsement? Yes, I do. I have all my endorsements. I have a totally clean record.
Me too,
I
me
hauled
too.
I hauled fuel for 13 years, so you know.
I hold mustard gas.
What was that? Try and say my name. Jennifer. God damn it! What was
Well, it's just a thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, it's one of those things when
Yeah,
they try to
don't
trick you into
do
saying
it,
something. I'm trying to figure it out.
She just wants you to call her out. Don't do it.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it. Oh my god. So, how you like life in shampoo? Banana? What? To Green Street? Nah,
What's
Yes.
that about?
Champagne? Green Street?
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
Oh.
We haven't been living it up that hard, I guess.
Yeah. We've been trying to keep the money in the account, you know?
Oh, Jennifer Christ Manson. There you go. Whatever it is. I don't know. What?
Why did you give in?
Where in Orange County did you live back in the day?
At your mom's house?
Yes, I grew up in Mission Viejo, California.
You lived at your mom's house?
I went to Mission Viejo High School.
She made lots of sandwiches.
And I went to Los Alisos Junior High and La Tierra Elementary School.
Someone said, run with me, keep 85% of your weekly gross. 85% of what?
85% of what? $1.20 a mile?
Yeah, we done did that.
But yeah, somebody's asking Orange County. Yes, I grew up in Mission Viejo. I left there after I got out of high school and moved up to Northern California. And then I moved back down to San Clemente. I moved to Georgia, Phoenix, Lake Tahoe. Then I lived up in the mountains around Northern California, and then Sacramento, Bakersfield, Vegas, Minnesota, back to Vegas, and then now
I lived in
Here.
Eureka, and then I lived in Vegas. Now I live in Illinois.
yeah, throughout the course of my adult life, since I got out of high school, though, I moved around a lot. Lived up in the mountains, the desert, East Coast,
Was
South,
in
whatever.
Vegas for 38 years.
Back to Travel Loco. No,
No.
not gonna happen.
Choco Choco?
Absolutely not.
No way.
We sell to a local company, be home every day. But that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, we're looking.
If something could happen where I could haul local and say do fuel, I know containers, stuff like that, whatever, drayage or intermodal. Like I said, we just got to investigate it. We're going to take our time. We're not going to make any quick decisions. You think Traveloco is gone? No, they're still around. I don't think they're
It's
quite
on
on the
any
level
side?
they were doing a year or two back.
Yeah. Spaghetti. Yummy spaghetti.
Yeah, she made her own little custom sauce with Prego.
I made it with Prego spaghetti sauce, but I put my own veggies in there, and it
Like you
was too
said,
much.
half of it?
Yeah, I figure I'll freeze it and we can have spaghetti again, and I don't have to do all the extra work.
Have you ever thought about getting some government loads? No, currently, because we're out of work, we're thinking about getting some government cheese. But, right?
Wow.
GP Transco, good company. Beer driver, is there enough for all of us? Nope.
288 if everybody wants a quarter teaspoon.
If everybody would like a little finger dabble in it, and then you lick it off. It's gonna be a finger dabble from me. I'm gonna and you gotta lick it off. Not her. It's me.
Yeah, the Coronas are better, or Modelo is better than Corona. They're a little bit stronger.
Yeah, it's kind of like
If you drink
comparing
Modelo and then you try to drink
smooth
Corona.
piss to bitter piss, because then if you don't step up your game and just do good beer,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh, Indiana Jack finally left.
Did he? I mean, we haven't kept up with Jack or anybody, God, just about since we left. It was April. So, I mean, we don't know what's going on there or anything like that.
Yeah, I used to smoke, yeah.
So where'd Jack go? What's Jack doing now? I haven't kept up.
Off.
Just going to hang out in his trailer and chilling,
Yeah.
right? You went back to Florida? Huh? You find another job down there or something like that? Trying to say hello, Lompoc. Trying to keep up here. Went by me a little bit. Inspired you to do your CDL career? I guess we didn't do a very good job because I probably wouldn't urge, if you had choices to go do other stuff, I probably wouldn't urge anybody getting in trucking anymore. But I mean, 23 years in trucking, I can say it's not as fun as it used to be. You know what I mean?
You're missing all the comments.
Well, I had to go back and. He said yes, has a gig doing office. Oh. Singtao beer? Probably a long time ago.
Say hi to
I
Lolo.
haven't had it in a while.
Say hi. Hi. It's Lolo.
What's up, girl? Aw.
Yeah, she's a cute little girl.
Ears on back.
Nothing.
So nervous.
You want to take your turn, Gordo? Come here, Gordo.
Typical little
Come here.
Chihuahua types, you know, they're all nervous and scared.
Oh, here's the fatty
Big
Gordo.
little fat ass.
What's
What's up, boy?
up, boy?
He's all footy.
She's all trying to jump up on me. Still only 132 likes. Good
I
God.
guess people just don't like us anymore. I guess we just gotta shut down the channel.
So yeah, so now the cooking with Selena is done, and now it's drinking with Selena. Because I probably won't eat this until about 11 o'clock midnight.
Oh. Alright. So I gotta get another brewski.
I mean, you can eat. It's all fresh and hot. But you know me.
So is my ass crack.
I don't eat until I'm done drinking. Yeah, have a good look at our ceiling.
I'm coming with it. Just relax.
Have you thought about Schaefer?
I'm the popper. Oh.
Maybe start a coffee bean company? Yeah, I'm thinking probably not.
So you can see though, cool place, you know, it's nice, brand new apartments, nice place.
See you, Semper.
Later, dude.
Later, bro.
See you, bruh. Oh, nobody wants to look at my ugly mug.
It's Dread Show. Stare at the ceiling time. What about the bar we're going to open? Yeah, well, that was...
That's getting postponed, it looks like.
Yeah, that was going to happen like 3 months or 4 months from now when we earned
Yeah,
more money.
had we kept stacking cash, it would have been
with
very
Landstar.
easily accomplished, but now we're looking at just having to slow that one down a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. How much is rent? Too much to not have a job.
Yeah, if we were just regular old fags making a paycheck,
Yeah.
we would just, I'm like, the typical scenario of just working people and stuff. If we lost our jobs right now, we'd be moving out of this place and moving back in with our parents or something like that because
Was rent extreme because of the college? No, it's average.
no, it's actually a brand new complex south of Champaign.
Nobody ever lived in this unit,
Yeah, this is a brand new unit. Nobody lived in it. You can see we don't have anything on the walls.
and it's gonna stay that way.
It's going to stay that way because we're probably moving out of here in a few months anyways to go move somewhere else to put the
Somebody-
truck to work.
Yeah, somebody get all those fags, whatever that is.
What?
Don't say it.
What?
Nothing. I got it.
Oh, yeah, we're just renting. What is all that?
It was something. Somebody was like 10 different people posted the same thing.
Are we getting trolled?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was us particularly. Just somebody trying to do their thing.
Kind of like we used to do.
No, it's not like that.
We used to do that on like Little Guy's channel
Yeah.
and Alley Night and Little Dog. We go in there and put ball and chain films all over it.
Yeah, and it's like, who the fuck is
And then everybody was in our live feed. We go to Little Dog's live feed right now and bomb his feed with Ball and Chain Films, our old channel name, you know, if anybody knows that one. And yeah, you go over there, and Will would actually end up blocking all of us because he'd be like, "Who the hell is this Ball and Chain Films, man?" You know, getting all pissed. And then he actually met us and I guess he kind of liked us, sort of. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what they were doing, a troll or not, but they don't need to do it on our channel because I don't even know what the hell it is. So.
What kind of smokes did you smoke? Marlboro?
Yeah, Marble.
Red?
Yeah.
Lights?
I did.
Non-filters?
I did all of the above. I smoked cloves. I smoked Camels. I smoked non-filters.
Crack?
No.
Is rent $1,000 a month?
Ish.
Smidge more. Oh, who cares? It's $1,250 a month. Big deal. I got a 2-bed, 2-bath, about 1,000 square feet.
No meth. Never inhaled. No, I never smoked.
I used to smoke John Holmes,
Yeah.
but I never inhaled it. That's why I'm still alive today, right?
Pole
What?
smoker. Here's a bag of
I never
dicks.
inhaled his AIDS. Is someone actually explaining who a troll is?
Yeah. Do you own the truck? Yeah, we have our. Yeah, it's our truck. We just gotta find a home for it now.
Yep.
No, we didn't sell our truck. No, because we're not done trucking. Good God.
Good Lord, people.
Chaka says, "Shush, Jeremy, all you smoked was full." It's 12:50, Tom.
Oh, here they go.
This is what they do every night. It's hilarious.
This is all they do all day. If they're not
Dip and
sleeping or
sleep.
if they're not sleeping or taking a dump, this is all they do. Sit here and bear wrestle all over the house. Little jerks.
What happened with Landstar? Apparently, we violated one of their policies, and they canceled our lease. Yeah,
Yeah,
fight
look at
night.
that butthole. He's all putting his ass all up in the air for all the fellas. I'm waiting for her to start growling.
Yeah, she growls.
There it goes. A little bit.
Can we sue Landstar? No, because it was their policy. So
Plus, we're 1099
yeah, we're not done
self-employed.
trucking. Just because they canceled our lease doesn't mean we can't get a job somewhere else. I mean, we're owner operators. We own our own truck.
Yeah, we can do
We're not
it.
done trucking.
we
We're
can
done
do whatever
trucking
we
with
want.
Landstar apparently, but
Yeah, Landstar is done, but
no, I don't think we would go to Schaefer.
I'm not doing reefers.
And someone said there should be twerk instead of butt punch at the end of videos. No, my son, no. We drove out here. It took 3 days to get out here, and he was like, "Oh man," he goes, "This is so boring."
Yeah. Once he was here, he was cool with it. And then, of course, we went up to Chicago, went to the hockey game last week, all that stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, it was nice having him out here, and because he's had a rough go of it since his friend died 6 months ago. So
Oi! What are you doing?
come to the auto parts side as a team to make a killing.
What's up, girl?
You got a company that does that? A company name you can put out there so we can look it up?
All right. Fuck off. Go get him. There you go. He's got his stogie bone. He carries his bone around like that all the time, like he has a cigar.
What's our email address? truckingwithselena@gmail.com. What policy did we violate?
Sitting duck.
Sitting duck. because it was parked out on the street, on a dead end street with businesses, but apparently it fell within their criteria of the sitting duck policy, so.
And we went into a review for like 4 or 5 days, and they came back and said they were going to cancel our lease, and that was it. So it's like you could, it's equivalent to being fired, I guess, but technically we weren't fired. We just had our lease canceled. That was it. So as owner operators, it's not technically being fired or anything like that. It's just time to move on, shove off. You know what I mean?
So this guy said that the auto parts thing is Geologistics out of Michigan.
I've heard of them.
So I guess we'll look them up.
Yeah, I saw another one. I go on different job sites and stuff too. Indeed seems to be about the most fruitful one that posts the most stuff. That I saw another one, Circle Logistics today, but then I read the reviews on it and everybody's saying it was a horrible company. And I was like, eh.
What is the agent code and number for that contact? I don't know the number, but the agent code is SUL.
Yeah.
SUL.
Yeah, just put in SUL and look for the loads that generate Arthur, Illinois to Arthur, Illinois. That's the CHI garage door contract. It pays good. There's guys that run it solo too, and usually they average $5,000-6,000 a week. So it's not a bad contract, and they keep you pretty busy. You know what I mean? So not a bad gig.
This Danny guy says he grossed over 200K solo last year doing the auto parts.
Oh, Geo.
Yeah. I guess that's pretty good for solo, huh?
Doing 200 a year is about average for solo. I mean, if you're talking dry van freight, auto parts especially, it's dedicated lanes, stuff like that. If you do 200 a year, you're doing all right. Now that 200 a year though, then, like I said, every company is different, and like what kind of deductions did you have? How much fuel discounts do you get? How much of that 200 did you actually get to keep? If you took home 100 grand of it, that's pretty fair. If you took home like 70 because you got raped on the back end, then it's like, you know what I mean?
Well, we wouldn't expedite because we own our truck and it's not an expediting truck, so.
Yeah, Mercer is another company similar to Landstar and stuff. We know.
Yeah.
I mean,
like or would we go back to lease back on the Landstar after a period of time? I mean, we are eligible for rehire in 12 months.
Yep.
Now, if we're still trucking in 12 months, who knows? But as of right now, it's not an option, so.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, like somebody said, what the hell is a sitting duck policy? It's something with Landstar. Other companies have similar policies too, but Landstar is very strict about it. And like I said,
it's being parked on a roadway where somebody could hit you is basically what it is.
Yeah. And we violated it, even though, like I said, I don't think the punishment fit the crime.
Yeah.
I think they went extreme by letting us go like this.
Yeah.
But, we could have easily been reprimanded in some way, written up or something. We lost some kind of perk of being at Landstar because of doing this the first time and really being unaware that we were violating the policy by what we were doing. So in that regard, I think they kind of overreacted, but on the other hand, hey, what are we going to do about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked to traffic checkers before.
Yeah, we know him. We've met him.
Yeah, the punishment does not fit the crime, that's for sure. Apparently, it was an Illinois DOT officer that lives on our street.
Yeah, like I said, like trucking. Yeah. We're taking our time right now. We're not desperate to go find work right away. We got plenty of money in the bank. We could actually sit around a good year or more and not even have to worry about money right now. So we're fine. Everything's cool. If anybody knows anything though, like I said, even after this video is over, leave it in the comments or anything. If you got some leads that we could check into, eventually get to
feel
maybe.
Free to comment or
it doesn't matter
us.
where it's at in the country too, because we're open to going anywhere. It doesn't have to be in Illinois. We're looking at some place to probably transplant to anyways. So once we're going to finish up this lease here, it looks like, what, July?
Yeah, July.
July, this lease is up and we could transplant anywhere we want to go. So if if I find a new company to lease onto running solo, like I said, Selena looks like she's going to be staying home with her son
Yeah. I
come
mean,
this summer because he's going to go to school with us
so
here
we got
next
about
year.
4 or 5 months. We
Yeah.
can go out and still do some teamwork for now. So
If it comes up.
yeah.
If not, no big. We'll work it out.
You and your Swift needs drivers. Yeah, you should go apply. Flash.
I wonder if I'd be able to get hired at Swift. I probably have too much experience for Swift. Know what I mean?
Yeah. One of y'all should do sweet chin music on a DOT officer.
Yeah, freight's dead anyways right now. Rates are really low. I mean, I was even looking on the Landstar site, just going over all the rates. Things were, most rates were under $2 a mile. I was like, it's not even worth it anyway. Screw it.
Your China's about to have some job openings.
Yeah. There's probably somewhere around 1,000 job openings there right now. But
Yeah.
did you switch to Modelo's because you're afraid of getting the coronavirus?
Yes. I thought I had the coronavirus when I was sick. No trabajo.
Well, the thing is, we are a great team together and we'll be fine. We're not worried about it. And everybody's going to have their, oh, you guys suck. And we've had plenty of those comments over time that we suck and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, we are in control of our own little destiny here. Everybody can take their negative crap and shove it up their butthole. Pretty much is all I got. You know,
Right.
I don't care what people say. They think, but they don't know what's going on with us and stuff
Right.
and what we got happening. So they can all screw off.
Yeah.
Avoid the naysayers, as
Yes.
Schwarzenegger would say.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful in this life, first thing, avoid the naysayers. If you listen to the negatives, you'll never get anywhere because you're always concerned about them. Right, girl? Yeah. Huh? You want me to punch you in the face? Huh? You
No.
want me to drop kick you off the balcony?
No.
You want me to sell you to a overseas food establishment?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Just look at her. She's like, why would you say that? That's so cruel. And Gordo, he's gonna go hide, man. He's like, I ain't getting sold in a taco shop. Yeah, barbecue. Now, I remember when I was in the Landstar terminal in Grand Prairie in Dallas, there was a dude there. He was an old white dude, all fat, kind of a nasty guy. That it was actually funny. He had a mail order Chinese wife, and his wife was just a stinking bitch, man. She was just sitting there like with a permanent scowl on her face. She was a Chinese broad, and she was just all she was doing was complaining about her husband and complaining about America. So I was, everybody's so fat, everybody, all this stuff. And I was talking to her, you know, I was being nice to her though. I was just talking to her. And she actually kind of warmed up to me a little bit and was just talking as her husband was like walking around or whatever, doing whatever he had to do. And it was funny that she was talking about how they ate dog in China. And she's like, oh, dog is so good. I don't know why you people don't eat the dogs here. There's so many of them. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't want to eat my damn dog. You know, so it's the best meat. It makes, you know, that they would actually kill the dogs like the chickens and stuff on the street markets and stuff. They'd actually kill a dog on the spot and skin it
Ugh,
and cook the meat for you right there. And she said it was the best meat.
horrible.
And I was like, yeah, I got no desire to eat my dog.
People watch me die.
Yeah, this Chinese lady though, she hated her husband even though she was a mail order bride, that she obviously signed up for the mail order business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she got brought to America by a dude that paid for all of her stuff, yet she was just sitting there all bitter and shitty and stuff like that. It was like, all right, that looks promising. And then, so anybody talking about wanting to go get a mail order bride, you know, think twice. Because I've heard nothing but horror stories about that in the past. So they just come over here and then they take all your money and screw you over and stuff like that. The only thing I heard from one guy that had a Filipino bride, that he says, whatever you do, leave them in the Philippines. You go there and be with them.
Yeah.
You don't bring them to America and assimilate them because they will leave you and take all your money. That's their whole MO. So
You even vegan comments?
no,
God, you're one of those YouTubers. You
I'm
don't.
talking, man. How can I read comments and have like something to talk about? I'll
Oh.
just be answering questions the whole time. What are you talking about? Are we still with Landstar? No. We are leased on with Call of Duty now.
Fish taco in action. Woo woo.
Woot woot.
Oh.
Check out Life is Good. He's always looking for team drivers or solo contractors. Yeah, I'll pass.
Oh, he's hiding right there. God dang it.
Actually, a funny story. I mean, I'm not ripping on Tim Gorley. Yeah, I mean, life is good, whatever he's got going on. The funny thing is, we actually knew the team. If you go back and check out Life is Good's videos,
I don't think
that
they wanted to be nut.
they didn't want to be. I'm not mentioning them.
Oh.
I'm just saying that team, we actually knew them,
Yeah.
and they went, they were at CRST when we met them
Yeah.
in Salt Lake City. We met them at a Target one day, and they came walking up to us and, hey guys, what's up? Hey, we know you from your YouTube videos and stuff. We're sitting there talking to them. We're like, oh, hey, what's up? Later on, we saw them in Jacksonville at the yard down there in St. Augustine. They actually came back up to us and, hey guys, we didn't know they were at Landstar. We're like, oh, hey, what's up? And that they actually, from watching our old videos when we were doing the FedEx run in Salt Lake City and stuff, they actually went to Landstar, got a truck, basically followed in our footsteps. And when we went to Traveloco, they said, yeah, we should go take advantage of these rates too. And they went over to Gorley Truck and Life is Good. They actually took their truck over there. They were there 2 weeks. And from their story, I mean, the story may vary. I'm just saying that they got bugged out by being over there so bad after a couple weeks. Like, it's time to go, dude. Like homeboy was calling him off the hook constantly and all this kind of stuff. And that they told us like that he even admitted like he had his own issues with things or something. And I don't know. It was like a whole mess. But they got so stressed out after being there for 2 weeks that they had to go. It was like, we're going back to Landstar, dude. Screw this. So they immediately went back to Landstar. I was like, oof. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's some guys doing whatever they do and they're happy with it. But that's the story we got out of them.
Someone's all, stop talking about Landstar. Why? We're not. It's not like we're gonna get fired, huh?
But let's talk about porn.
No.
Why not?
Kids watch this stuff.
You don't like porn?
No.
You don't like porn?
No. I don't like hoes.
What was that you were watching the other day?
For me.
Guys watching The Notebook. That's chick porn. Yeah, so the stories around the trucking YouTube world, though, we meet people and they tell us things and stuff, and you see how it directly reflects in the videos you watch on other people's channels and all that kind of stuff. It's actually kind of funny how it all plays out. Like I said, I'm not putting anybody down, right or wrong, whatever, but it was funny to hear the story of what they told us on the back end as opposed to what we saw in videos and stuff. And how you kind of cross-reference the information and what's being put out and all that kind of stuff, and then you hear the backstory, and it was just funny. And that just is kind of real in all of the YouTube truckers, things we found out along the way and all that kind of stuff of who does what actually and yada, yada, yada. And yeah. Hilariousness.
What is gamer tag? Here, I'll type it again.
Did I drink an old style at the game? No. Actually, I didn't see old style anywhere. I was drinking. Oh, I got some funky ale, like microbrew ale. I forget the name of it. And I was drinking Stellas and whatever, just whatever they had on tap. I didn't want to drink Budweiser or anything like that. I was paying extra for some decent beer. I don't think it was a Goose Island. It was something else. I forget.
I think it was a Goose
Was it a
Island.
Goose Island?
Yeah, or maybe it was the IPA.
Yeah, some IPA or whatever, pale ale, some pale ale or something like that I drank. Have we ever met Billy Rains?
No.
No, I must not have because I don't even know who that is. I've heard the name before, but
Is BJ Cunt a bad company? I don't know.
JB Hunt, yeah. Yeah, that was our broker while we were at Traveloka that we blacklisted was JB Hunt because they were such cocksuckers. I mean, as far as being a company, I'm sure it'd be fine. If you have a job there and all that kind of stuff and you got your little route.
No different than any of the others.
Yeah. That is one thing Selena has missed in the past few years is playing her Call of Duty. She's definitely a gamer. What was his name again? Billy
What?
Rains. I'll try and remember the name and check it out. Did we see the Super Bowl? Yes, we did. We watched it right here, just like you're looking at right now. It was a good game, actually. I mean, pretty mellow all the way through it, just down to the end. I always love when games get tight at the end. I also love when butts get tight at the end. Yeah. The new MW? What's that? The Three Stooges are on YouTube? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I think I saw the actual old school Three Stooges, the black and white Larry Cohen, Larry Moe and Curly was on YouTube, I think, or not YouTube, Netflix. They were putting some of those up again. Yeah, Donkey Punch. Chaka knows what I'm talking about. A good gaming laptop. We got a good laptop. We actually got a really expensive laptop. But the problem being on the road is you never have good internet anywhere. So you can't really stream and do gaming or anything like that. So it's just been one of those things we just bypass, just being on the road all the time. You can never have, even if you have good Wi-Fi in a hotel or, truck stop, it's never enough to stream for gaming and stuff. It just never keeps up. So it's hard to do it. Billy Rains drives for CFI.
Where we based out of now? Our apartment? Oh!
2 hours at the rack. Which one? Like I know Kinder Morgan in Vegas, man. They used to be a pain. And then, God, was it? It was down in Carson, California. I think it became Kinder Morgan. It used to be called Gatex. That I think Kinder Morgan bought that one out. It used to be the same thing down there. You just be waiting around forever. Kinder Morgan in Vegas, though, back in the day before they built the extra two racks, Pro Petroleum, the Pro Rack, and Holly up on the north end of Vegas. Before they got built, Kinder Morgan was the only place you could get gas in Vegas. And yeah, Kinder Morgan, Seattle. The lines out of that place, especially if they had a computer thing go down or something like that, we'd have literally like 100+ trucks parked all the way down the road just waiting to get a load. Stupid. Yeah, I gotta find some good Chinese food here in town. You wanna go for sushi tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. Get some sushi too. There's a Japanese steakhouse right off Prospect Avenue. I want to go check out here in Champaign. Oh, Modern Warfare. Have you been driving for a while? Yeah. 23 years, man. Way too long. Does the apartment feel like a mansion? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's like, it's like riding a bike. You get a place again and you're all of a sudden home. But it is an odd feeling just to be here every day and sleeping in a bed every night, normal, taking a couple of showers a day, brushing your teeth a couple times a day, having food in a fridge that you can just whip up, all that kind of stuff that. And then too, like I noticed when we're going to the store, we're planning ahead, like, oh, if we don't buy it now, we won't be able to get it later or something like that because, we're always on the road. And it's actually funny. Wait, if we need something, we'll just go back. What are you talking about? It's that funny kind of thing. Right?
Right. Sorry. Oh, fucking asshole.
Is there any advice I would give new drivers? What was that? Somebody was saying they're 26 and just looking to get into it.
Don't.
One, if you can find something else to go do, I'd say stay away from trucking. It's, you know,
Unless
it's,
you own your own truck, it's just wages and you're never home.
yeah, it's wages and whatever. Now, the only advantage to trucking, you're 26 if you have the only person I would tell to get into trucking right now, if you want to do over the road, is a person that can benefit from it, like directly, is if you're single, you have no kids, and you can get into over the road trucking, even just driving for Swift, Night, whatever. I don't care. You make a wage, you make $1,000 a week, but you have no overhead, no debt, no overhead. Even if you have a little bit of debt, get the job, live in the truck, don't have any overhead, don't have an apartment, don't have anything. Make that 50 or 60,000 bucks a year, pay off whatever little bit of debt you got, and then just bank all your money. Do it for 5 years. And you think about it, over the course of 5 years, you might be able to save up. If you watch your money, you might be able to save up a couple hundred grand and get out of it and move on to something else, something more lucrative, where you're not on the road all the time and all that kind of crap. Go buy a business or something like that. It's just people get into these jobs thinking I'm going to go make 1,500 bucks a week. I'm going to make 2,000 bucks a week, and it never pans out like you want it. And just go get a job, get your benefits and everything, and do 5 years on the road. And you're 26 right now. You'd be 30, and you might be in a position to go buy another business and move on to something better. That's what I'd tell people. But people get into making money and they think they want to go buy a new car and all this stuff. It's like, I save your money, man. Just save your money, build it up, and get out. That's pretty much what I'd tell anybody nowadays. Right?
Oh, you fucker! Goddamn cocksmooch!
Yeah, same thing. Husband wife team for 10 years. Save all of your money. Just unload everything you can get rid of. If you got a house, if you're just renting or something, if you own a house, that's a different thing because it's building equity maybe. But if you can just get in there, save your money, and get out, that's the way to do it. So there you go. All right, I guess we'll hop off here.
Yeah.
We're just playing games,
Yeah.
drinking brew.
Dinner's done. Dinner's done, son.
Done, son. Anyway, hope that explains everything that went on with Landstar, what's going on.
Why we haven't made
Why we haven't made videos in a bit. Well, we were dealing we
I
were
was
looking at
sick and
you were sick. My
uh,
dad was having surgery, so we're looking at being back in Vegas for that and everything. Even though it hasn't quite come around yet, but you know, we're just looking at some stuff and we'll check in from time to time right now. Not going to be much going on trucking videos, obviously, but maybe we'll do some more live feeds and whatnot.
Yeah. Make sure you add me on Xbox. I need
Yeah.
friends.
Fish taco.
Fish taco. I need friends. Let's see if it'll. There
Even
we
the
go.
dog's passed out.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm done with this. Right, girl? Right? Yeah. Hi. What's up, girl? Oh. Right, Gordo? Right? Well, I guess that's about it. All right, so we'll check out on that, right?
Yeah.
Right, girl? Yeah? Yeah? Right? All right, we're out.
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 Oh, let's stick around for that one.
Out.
Yeah, Lolo, she can't howl.
Good job. She's a good pupper. Yeah. She's a good job. Yeah.
All right.
Out.